It impacts my life insofar as I want to get better. I do, right? I am depressed, and I recognize that I don't want to be this way. Every day, it feels like I'm waking up, kind of getting ready for battle. I'm nervous all the time and I breathe heavily. I have brain fog because I'm so overwhelmed by all of these intrusive thoughts. It's so much more than just feeling sad.
After I had my second child, I went to the doctor. She explained about postnatal depression. That's when my mood and my confidence went downhill. For about the next 10 years, I suffered on and off with depression, and it started to be really hard work. Life would lose its joy. I remember moving house and then it hitting and standing in my kitchen going, this is such a lovely house, and I just don't feel the joy. I just don't really care.
It's a low mood that tends to kind of capture me. It's like a shadow that you can't see, but you know it's there. I just kind of went into my shell a bit. I had this sort of fear of living. I kind of just wanted to shut myself away from people. My son was 4 at the time. You could tell he was like, oh, Daddy, are you okay? It feels like the crowd is going that way. You're going that way. But even though you're bumping into people, they can't see you.
As soon as they told me that my pregnancy was considered high risk, that's all I heard. I just forgot about who I am, and I was usually very guilty. I just couldn't stop tearing, crying. I felt agitated, irritated. They became overwhelming, and it went on for 2 years. During that time, once I was down, everything just felt so weighed on me. Even though I was getting help, it didn't feel like help. You just didn't connect to it. Just the feeling of that powerlessness and helplessness made it very difficult for me to commit to hope.
I'd heard about depression, but I didn't know what depression was. I genuinely did think I was going mad. I felt as though someone had actually reached in and pulled my soul out, that there was nothing inside. I was empty. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, there was that cultural embedding of, you know, the man is supposed to be strong, don't show any sign of weakness, and be the breadwinner and all this sort of stuff. So they were the things that actually terrified me. It was literally just get into work, not get noticed, get home and fall into bed again in a heap.
I would encourage a person who is struggling to try looking at it another way. Your life has value, so much value, and to try thinking of or working towards a future that you cannot see. And I think if we just knew more, and we worked harder to educate ourselves, it would make it easier for people who are struggling to come forward.